Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are just outside Lumiere's house after having returned to Kuttenberg in the last episode, and are now ready to talk to Lumiere about what we found out in regards to Zdena, in regards to Stanya, Stasha? Anyways, in regards to the missing girls. And what this might mean for us and for our investigation. Okay. So, yeah, stop here. Don't go anywhere, we need to talk to you.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did.
Yes, she mentioned.
Asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
ladies first.
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well, I think it was that priest. Prokop.
Nah.
That's nonsense.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't have? Then who do you think it was?
It had to be William. Nobody else
getting
knew
better
them
and better. No.
Now you're talking nonsense.
Neither of them.
I'm sure William is innocent.
Exactly.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's start at the top.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Yeah, but I doubt it.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling.
Yeah. Right, she was the one where we heard the name von Grolle first, because she served them.
Yarka started working for the von Grolle family.
Yeah.
Where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Grolle's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
had some relationship with William.
Well,
Or at
yeah,
least knew
but neither Prokop nor William nor the von Grolles will be the only relationships she had to members of the male persuasion. So, yeah, we can't rule. Well, we can rule Prokop and William out, but you know the rest.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her?
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who
No.
the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
Yeah, well, you got that one with Prokop in common, but I doubt it.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'd like
It
to
was a
know that
mistake.
myself, but...
And I paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't... But he's a skirt
Oh, bugger.
chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He
Yeah.
could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later, once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
Yeah,
But we
well...
can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. And exactly, yeah.
That making babies and murdering folks require different tools.
But
Yeah.
who would it be if not the father?
Someone who stood to lose something because of the child. Money, reputation, honor.
Freedom?
Could be. But, yeah, hold your horses, both of you. I mean, we still have 2 more girls to go through. So, about Stanya.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive?
Yeah.
You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the
Well.
charcoal burners.
Well is a bit
So, she's not
strong
one of our
of a
victims?
word.
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Ooh, wow. Someone was waiting for her. It most likely wasn't Oh, I hope we can go through all of these.
She said she
Options.
returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure
Yeah.
out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
Nice.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Yeah, but In a situation like that, I mean, when you get hit out of nowhere in the face, I mean, that's a reaction. It's not a premeditated reaction or action, but it's an instinctive reaction. And in that case, most people, or 90 or 99% of people, will react or will curse in their native tongue. So, yeah. Well, apparently there were 2 people in
Besides
Madonna.
that, she also recalled hearing 2 voices in the alley.
Yeah, but...
Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
That's true.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kutenberg.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her.
No.
Likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck.
Yeah.
Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I
Yeah.
couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Nah, we even picked up some of the money, so... Yeah, so apparently she was followed by a
She said
rider.
someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
Nah, not Prokop, not William. Yeah, my money is on
I
the
suspect
Von
one of the
Grolles.
Von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Yeah, no, it's either one of the Von Grolles or maybe a servant or friend or someone in their bubble, basically.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps
Could
the
be.
young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young Von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True, true.
We could be getting somewhere.
Yorka was pregnant. And if the father was young von Groller, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Yeah.
Sakura, you're right.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
He really has it in for William. Boom, 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 boom.
Zdeno was followed by someone on a horse. Von Groller could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Zdeno robbed von Groller.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old Von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Groller?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just
Yeah,
laugh
we
at
need
us without
proof.
something more tangible.
So, you wanna search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Okay, so examine young von Groller's room, infiltrate the house. Okay. You two have fun together. Alright, we're off. Another sleeping dog.
If you know it, then so does half the town. And that goes for Councilman Nars as well.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him
Ooh,
there.
mud,
What
mud,
are you
mud, mud,
talking
mud.
about?
Here,
It's
Mutt.
gospel. They say she's mad for it. But the old
Let's
man just isn't up to it
give you
anymore.
some
He wanted
fish.
her to
A
stop
perch.
pestering him. So he made a deal with Dirk Stallion.
Yep. Come out, come on, come on. Can we
wait,
not praise
my
you?
doggy, eh?
Come on.
It's a lot too.
Good boy.
And he still does.
Yeah.
But at least I have time to play dice.
Alright,
Do you like
alright, 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 alright. There's Catherine walking home. JCP, my man. BP. This way around. Jeez. It's a real tongue twister. Okay, so. So von Grollers live here, eh? What's that? Go to Hinek's house. Oh, Hinek was from the guild, right? The Thieves' Code. Right, go to Hinek's house. Let's go to Hinek's house quickly. I mean, we're in the area, so we might as well.
Since the two of you had that quarrel, she turned her back on the whole family.
Yeah, family. Hinek. Oh, wrong side, eh? Let's try from this side. Hello, knock knock. Oh, what happened here?
Stop it. Halt! Who's
Wait.
there? Oh, just you. Corva, you really startled me there. You've got to help me.
Okay,
God damn it, Hog! What have you done? We won't get anything out of him now.
so were we supposed to meet him here? Hog, I mean? I told Knuckles about the task that Chinek gave me and about the thief symbols, which he was very interested in. If I find out anything else, I'm supposed to tell him. So I managed to find Hog, but he got himself into an unpleasant situation. Yeah, I'd say so. Very unpleasant indeed. Let's loot the fella. Hinek's letter, eh? Maybe let's talk to Hog first before we start
What the
looting.
fuck happened here?
Well, he
What the frick?
had a fall.
Yeah, we can see that. The question is, did you aid him in his fall, you know?
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like this?
On his own, honest to God. Fell over and died right before my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Tell me everything
Right.
from the beginning.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. You know, polite like.
Hmm.
Only this bastard started fucking with me.
What do you mean?
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only
Yeah.
he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Is he drunk?
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Hmm. Good people are so hard to find nowadays.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Well, take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. Check his pouches.
Yeah. First, we're gonna eat his food.
Quick, search him.
Yada. Get off my back, buddy.
He had some parchment.
Let's
on
eat
him.
some more. Yeah. Parchment. We know. So, yeah, 94. Beautiful. Let's close this door. Don't want anyone from the street seeing the corpse. Oh, lockpick. Very easy, eh? A dagger, eh? Uh-huh. So what's in here then? Unlocked. Oh, that's the Master Thief perk kicking in. So we don't have to... Oh, what's this? Lockpick? We don't have to pick locks ourselves anymore. At least very easy locks, and easy maybe... Yeah, easy as well. Nice. Now look at that. Flute, goose quill, dead rat, eh? Yeah. Cellar door key.
This key's pretty rusty. Can't have been used for quite a while.
Uh-huh. Let's take those tin plates. And you can keep the rest. So, but I don't see a cellar entrance anywhere. So...
He had some parchment on him.
I know, Hog. I know. There's the letter.
Take a look yourself.
Stinking perfume? What? Its smell makes your toes curl. Yeah, why would we want that then? Let's take it. Who knows what we might need that for. Die of misfortune. Yeah, well, you can keep that, buddy. Read the parchment. Let's read that parchment. Next letter.
I can't read. Take a look
I know.
yourself.
Shut it, Hawk. Vineyard in the town, stranger but who knows. And yet there it is, quite nearby. By the water that gushes, now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes. What?
Well, can you read it?
A vineyard in the town. A stranger but who know. What?
Read it.
Dude. Can you please shut the frick?
So?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Della.
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard. He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
It's
Yeah,
our only
right.
lead to
If
Oh,
you
bugger.
can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me.
Yeah, we'll see. Find the old thief's hideout. I have a riddle to solve. Yada yada yada. Bum bum bum. If I need any advice, maybe Chiniak can help me. He's in the hole in the wall. Okay, so we are supposed to talk to Chiniak. Cause I don't know. A vineyard in the city, but only a stranger knows what? Okay, so Chiniak goes down here. Let's on our way. Let's visit the Von Grolles. All right. Greetings, greetings. Oh, we're still carrying around the torch. Alright, so this way. Here, eh? This young Von Groller, or... No, this is Servant Tadeus. So this might as well be young Von Groller. Let's, save here. Hi.
Can I help you?
Is this the house of the Von Grolle family?
Yes?
I've come on account of old Von Grolle. I hear he's seriously ill, so I came to offer my services as a healer.
You aren't the first. Why do you think you might succeed?
Well...
I understand potions and how to prepare them. I'm certain I can find something that'll help your master.
Just as long as you don't poison him.
Even poisons are used in healing. The trick is to use the right amount.
Aye, I know. My
Nice.
apologies. You evidently know your trade well. Come inside. But before you begin your healing, speak to the mistress of the house. She can certainly tell you more about what ails the master. God be with you, sir.
Okay. Hello. Rob. Handel von Grolle. Can't talk to you, eh? How convenient.
God.
Yeah. You too. So, we are inside. Let's close the door. Let's start our investigation. We are looking for... nothing here, actually. We're just inspecting the room. Yep, no leaks in here. Have a... Oh, she's leaving. Oh, we need to inspect this corner very thoroughly. Yeah, could be problematic up there. Mold, maybe? Or... Oh, okay, great. Let's have a look quickly. I don't know when she's coming back. We are looking for proof, evidence. Work dress, eh? Well, that could be the maids. Rob. Oh, okay. Let's take this stuff. Alright. So. Another medium lockpick. No one there. Okay. Quickly. Quickly. Nope, nope, come on. There we go. Okay, copper jug, but nothing, well, groschen, but, okay, this is the outside, but no shed or anything. I doubt that maybe there's something in the chicken coop? No. Nope, there's nothing. Okay, cool. Let's close that door. Very hard lock. Oh, where is your... There it is. Come on.
Damnation.
Yeah, okay. Great start. Jeez, this is really a very hard lock. Look how tight. Nah. We won't be able to pick that lock. Not a snowball's chance in hell. Moonshine, beer. Easy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nothing in there. At least nothing of interest. Drink wine per potion. They got... Okay, so they got access to the underground area here. So basically the... Okay, so basically the evidence could be hidden anywhere in the underground as well, since they have direct access to the tunnels. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh. Anything? Oh, weak savior schnapps, but we can leave that here. We don't need that weak stuff. Okay. Let's have a look inside here. Cracklings, beef, smoked sausage, salt. And another underground access. Okay. Huh. This could lead anywhere. Use ladder. Come out back here, eh? Let's have a quick shifty up there. This is a neat little separate entrance. What is it, Mott? What have you found? Have you found anything at all? I don't see anything. Oh. So yeah. Basically through these houses, anyone could, you know, get in here or out of here. Oh well. Let's get back down. Oh, that was a... Yep, okay. That hurt. So, and this way... Oh. This the... Yeah, we're in the cellar of another house now. Right. Okay, let's close this door. So yeah, with the access to the tunnel system underneath Kuttenberg, they could basically hide, or the perp could basically hide the evidence wherever, right? Also meaning in whatever house they want. Alright, let's get upstairs. Let's continue our investigation. Cook item. Steal food. Yeah, no, thank you. Bread. We're trespassing here. Let's be quiet. And quick and quiet. The 2 Qs. Ladies' shoes, eh? Groschen. Ornate tin pitcher, rounded pewter jug. Cap with peacock feathers, riding gloves. Come on. Okay. Oh, it sounded like they were right beside us. Okay, colorful. Trophies from victims. In the young gentleman's chambers, I found a collection of locks of hair he had kept as trophies. If this doesn't prove he's the killer, I don't know what will. Damn.
That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Yeah. So, but is there anything else? Handled chest key. Oh, we could have... Instead of lockpicking, we could have just taken the key that was lying down here. Okay, oh well. Saw it too late, but, damn. Okay, let's, get out of here. So, yeah, this is the young lord's room. Oh, can't get up there, eh? Let's be quick about it. Come on, come on. Come on, Henry!
God bless you, sir.
And you, milady, and you. What a fine day it is, isn't it? Nothing to see here, that's right. You go downstairs. Jeez. That was cutting it really thin. Woman's hood, woman's straw hat, ordinary coat, and a coif. Wow. So, and you're the patient, eh? Gottsland von Grolle. Aren't we supposed to, you know, heal you or something like that? Maybe should have visited you before we found the evidence we were ultimately after. Ooh, life in the tavern. Couple of groschen. Sure, don't mind if I do. Even more groschen. Let's take what we can get. Oh, no. Who saw us? By the way, are we done here now? Talk with Lumiere. Yeah, okay, we're done here. Okay. It's been a blast. Thank you guys. Have a great one. Y'all. Hoo-wee. Let's get going. What? We failed? What? Why? Oh well. Yeah, no, talk to Lumiere. I managed to find evidence that the von Grollers were involved in those murders, but I don't know if we can do anything more about it. I need to go and talk to Lumiere about it. So, back to here, eh? Alright. Do. Oh, we're still carrying the torch. Are we? No. They're looking for us, but they can keep looking. They won't find us. Alright, Lumiere. Now, look here, buddy.
I need to discuss that visit to the von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
You were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy.
Exactly, and if
Nobody
we,
will believe us. We need more than just hair.
No,
bloody
we got their
dress or
DNA.
the
We
murder
just have to, you know,
To be
match
honest,
it to the
I don't think we're gonna
victims.
find
Oh,
anything like
right,
that.
1403.
They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So
Yeah.
what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
how do
Nice
you want to do
thinking,
that?
Henry.
I mean,
well, we
don't
do
know who's
have
planning to murder next.
We'll
well,
set someone up.
exactly.
Some brunette.
You want
Yeah.
to sacrifice some poor girl?
No.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything
Yeah.
to do with him. He'll see through it immediately.
Yeah, but she's
It'll
his
fail.
type.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene. They'll be talking about it for years.
Nice.
Then we'll tell
Can't
them
wait.
where he can find me. And we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
Oh, here we go.
Hendel! I need to talk to him!
How everyone is
have to talk to him
stopping
about
in their
our
tracks
I
and
won't be
looking.
left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
Wow, Catherine.
Lies! Are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin! Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
Nice show, Catherine. Nice show. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Now I'm very curious who is actually turning up. Wait, what? No way. Was that the mother
open.
and the servant? As the servant, all right.
Come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel, you wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you...
The others...
Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up, so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
That's it.
Whoa.
I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Bugger, and we're in our charisma set. Nope, nope, nope. Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
Useless.
Yeah, I'd say so. So
Before I
now you
finish
want
you
to
off,
talk.
I have to ask, why the fuck did you kill them?
I'll tell you. But you aren't going to like it.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
Because it's the right thing to do.
What?
What's right about murder?
All those whores had it coming.
What?
You know that's not true. Stan, you hardly knew Hendel, and you still tried to kill her. How many of the others had the same story?
Rubbish. I saw it with my own two eyes, and not just me. He might have met the alehouse wench by chance, but they were intimate together. The mistress was convinced they were meeting in the evenings.
Well, she might have been convinced, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean she was right.
That old
That
lady
girl
is
had
off
a
a
sweetheart.
rocker.
That's even worse. He surely wasn't a rich and important person like Master Hendel, and she would even cheat on our master with him? Disgusting.
Wow.
Confess, then. How many of them did you kill altogether?
Not enough! There's always more who deserve it. They climb out of their holes like rats and infect respectable families. Just like that companion of yours. She certainly sins as much as she breathes, the lured whore.
Completely mad. My God.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. It's a deadly sin.
Oh,
I
is it
suppose
now?
we'll
But
be
murder
meeting in
is
hell
okay,
one day.
right? Jeez.
It was all Mandalina's idea, wasn't it? She wanted them killed.
And can you blame her? That first harlot was already itching to become Mistress von Grole. That bastard of hers wasn't Hendel's anyway, but he was stupid that time. He'd have believed her. Now he knows very well, luckily, that they're all whores. He doesn't cry for them anymore.
And Mandalina just came to you like that, out of the blue. And you immediately obeyed her.
Well, one time she came to my chambers and she told me she knew very well that Yarka rejected me and that she'd started an affair with Master Hendel, while she was also spreading her legs for others in the evenings. And that she had to be punished before she brought misfortune on someone. And
Go on. I'm listening.
that she deserved to die for all her sins. And she was right.
Yeah, no. This needs to be public. This won't do us killing him here in this private, you know, location and situation, basically. No, this needs to be, he needs to be hanged publicly.
Don't worry. I'm not going to kill you.
And the mother as well. I mean,
I'll hand you over to the city law.
she'll probably get off.
I'm not worried. I'll have you know. My conscience is clear.
Yeah, I bet it is.
All nobodies anyways.
But a clear
bailiffs would
conscience
thank
doesn't
me for
mean-
cleansing his city of them.
Shut your mouth already.
Yeah.
Don't make me regret my decision.
Go to Catherine. Yeah, we will. Okay, we're bleeding. So let's take care of that first. Before we bleed out on our way to Catherine. So where is bandages? So there they are. Okay. Bum 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 dum dum. There we go. Nice. Okay, and Marigold. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, tell you what, guys, before we go down and see Catherine, let's take a break here. And when we come back, we will finish this once and for all. We will bring the mother to justice, just like we did with the servant, Thaddeus. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I certainly hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.